Hi, welcome to another edition of Paint With Me. In today's video, we're painting the cover of a Bible journal. And this is my first time. Make sure to check out the details of this video for your chance to win. Alright, let's get started. So for the supplies, I ordered this customizable ESV single column Bible journal from Amazon. This is what the inside looks like. It's very spacious and the pages have like a cream vanilla color, which is not white. The supplies I used were this newspaper, some Mod Podge, the gloss kind, different types of acrylic paints, the beige for the cover, black and white for mixing colors, and a mixing tray. I also used some paper plates that are not pictured, as well as different types of paintbrushes and a white oil-based paint pen for my lettering. Let's talk inspiration. So remember that hair tie / scarf I got at Walmart from my haul the other day? Well, that was my inspiration. This fabric, I was like, sophistication, vibes, tropical, Florida, black, the tones. I mean, this is everything. I really like the tones and the pattern. It's very Florida, and I like dry leaves in the Pampas, which are really in at the moment. So what I did is I sketched out and painted a draft, if you will, just to practice. The palm tree leaf, little pampas over here, and this is the color that I chose for the background. So now on to prepping. I made sure to protect the Bible with the newspaper. Using a foam paddle brush, I applied the first layer of Mod Podge and then let that dry before I added a second layer and let that dry too. While the second layer dried, I started mixing my different colors. You could buy the exact shades that you want, but I decided to mix up my own, which I ended up regretting later on, but we'll get to that. I started with my base color and did light to dark, variations of all coolish types of browns. So, dark brown for the outline, a cream for the cover, a medium brown for the shades, and a light brown for my highlights. Here are what my mixed colors look like. Alright, so let's get to painting. Using the foam brush, I'm gonna paint the base color. I then add white for a textured effect that I was going for, and I did this a couple of times until I got it to what I really liked, and then I let that dry fully. Now I went in and sketched out the leaves, the pampas, everything, and my left one is looking good and the right one, not so much. I then started painting. First the pampas, going from light to dark. Then I add my shades or my shadows and highlights last. did thick to medium paint strokes because I like that thickness type of look. All was going well until I started running out of the mixed colors that I had done. I struggled to get the same colors again, which is why I had to go back in and paint multiple times just to make sure everything looked cohesive and that everything was well rounded. Of course, I didn't get the footage of painting that beautiful palm leaf on the right. I'm so sorry and I'm so sad. I don't know what happened, but it looks nice and I'll try to do it again next time. I really struggled with this palm leaf. Insert angry emoji. Why can't you be like your sister, please? Watching this, you'll learn pretty quickly that I'm not the most skilled painter. And I repaint some things a couple of times, which is part of the learning process, I guess. This is what the leaves and pampas look like up close. Really cute. I then go in with the base color to touch up places where I might have messed up or, did some little errors. Alright, so that's good. So now with a thick brush, I go back in to add another base coat layer because the text on the spine is still visible and I want to cover that up. Alright, so now that our physical layer is dry, I go back in and put some tape to make sort of like a barrier or a perimeter for me. And then I use my oil-based pen to write out Holy Bible onto the spine in cursive. The pen had a bit of a sheen, so I decided to use it to add some highlights to the leaves and pampas, which really made it pop. I remove the tape and make sure I'm pleased with how the Bible looks, and then I seal it with 2 more layers of Mod Podge. And now for the reveal. I'm very happy to show you guys the very first hand-painted Bible made by me. I think it came out really good. It's not perfect, it's not the best, but there's definitely room for improvement. Tell me what you thought, and if you have a hand-painted Bible or want to paint your Bible. I really enjoy doing this, and I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.